Hey, what's going on, guys? It's everyone's favorite anime and manga channel, lOsTAKUS. It's your boy Eric.
And I'm JT.
And today we're going to be covering chapter 1054 of One Piece, The Flame Emperor.
Been a while.
Now, it's been a whole month since we've gotten the last chapter. Oda was on break. He went to go do other things, got his good relaxation in.
The journey continues.
The journey continues. But before that, let us recap the last two chapters since we didn't get to do a video on them, but we're just going to do key points and what happened in those chapters. So for chapter 1052, the key takeaways for that chapter were Hawkins, presumably dead, most likely dead. I'd like him to be dead. Ashura and Izo confirmed dead. They had a little memorial for them in their graves with their pictures, so they're dead, absolutely dead. Luffy and Zoro finally wake up after I don't know how long they were out, and Yamato, being a real one, she did not eat or bathe for those 4 days until they woke up.
So that's why you know
she's joining.
Already fitting, a good fit for the crew. Even Luffy was all like, "You're a real one, bro. You're a real one."
Where that chapter ends off is Green Bull enters Wano. He's
floating on the leaf, bro. He was propelling on the leaf.
What is going on
So
here?
we knew there that his powers probably have something to do with plant type, but little did we know. Continue on.
1053 was freaking crazy. It started off with some crazy information. The bounties were released for Luffy, Kid, and Law with 3 billion berries apiece.
Equal.
They also updated Luffy's photo to his Gear 5th photo, and where he's laughing and the government's like, no, don't show them that. We can't let. Who's allowing this? Well, big news. Freaking Morgan's, my guy. Who else tells the people what's going on? It's big news. Morgan's, my guy.
But like, who took that picture?
I don't know. The CP0 guy that was just like, oh, take this picture, now run.
But he wasn't there. He was underneath, and while they were up ground. So how? Who knows? Oda will explain. Someone has to ask him in an SBS, and then he'll explain it.
The Tengu from the sword maker, the blacksmith, his true identity was revealed
Tengu Yama
to be Kozoki Sukiyaki, which is Odin's dad, and so he's still alive. Plot twist indeed. He also reveals to Robin that Pluton is in fact in Wano.
And she brings up the point that, hey, in the Alabasta poneglyph, that's what it said. It's here. And so she's like, 20 years ago, we found this out, guy.
You're just now confirming it for me with what I actually knew. So yeah. I was just making sure before I, tell my captain, like, hey, there's an ancient weapon here. King and Queen were defeated by Green Bull. Probably really easily. They were hurt.
Yeah,
they were hurt. But
he defeated all the fodder that were left over.
He defeated all the fodder and
this is where we first see his power. And basically, we saw them wrapped up with around plants and shriveled up. So kind of taking their life form away, their life essence away. And along with that, we get to see him in his full form and how he actually looks like. His character design, pretty cool. It looks like a Yakuza member. Looks like an 80s pop star.
Yeah, it looks really cool. And then the chapter leaves off with the new Yonko.
All the four Yonkos being announced.
All the four Yonko being shown. So we have Luffy, obviously, was to be expected. Shanks, still a Yonko. Blackbeard, still a Yonko. And the plot twist, Buggy D Clown, my guys. Like, Buggy D Clown, who could have thought it but me? I guessed it. I've been telling these guys that Buggy had a bigger important role. It's not Buggy the Clown, Buggy D Clown, Will of D Clown, bro. Let's go. And people were up in arms about it. It is hilarious. And what a way for Oda to just leave us at that big cliffhanger. And he's like, okay, I'm leaving. Bye-bye.
And like you said, some people were like questioning this decision. Some people don't get it. Buggy D Clown, guys. Come on.
What? Bro. Anyway.
There's nothing need to be explained. But if you want an explanation, I'm assuming because all the Shichibukai were hunted down by the world government, this fool ran.
He ran and ran.
He probably was the only one that managed to escape, which means that all the other badasses are captured, which I don't believe that.
I don't believe that
either. But there's a reason why Buggy, and the only reason I could think of is He was probably the only one that wasn't taken down or captured, and he's free. And they're like, well, we got to make him a top priority. A Shichibukai that escaped, we can't have that. So we're just making him a Yonko top priority to capture him.
Or another thing, Shanks is just trolling him. Remember that chapter where Shanks went up to Mary Joy to talk to the Celestial Dragons, the elders?
When he showed up like a badass, like, I got something to say, kids.
There's a certain pirate I want to talk to you about. Well, my friends, it was Buggy.
You want to know who's my equal?
Who else but my friend, longtime friend and rival Buggy D Clown, bro.
And he escaped, so they're all like, yeah, he is as powerful as Shanks said.
That is just our theory. We'll wait till Oda confirms it to be true because we're always right. No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, enough of that. Let's get into the new chapter, the Flame Emperor.
Like Ace's attack. You'll see why.
So the chapter starts off
with some of the scabbards, which we can assume because one of the speech bubbles that we see was like, hey, Denjiro, you too? Yeah, me too, guy. Let's go. Yeah, we can't have the other guys. Like, they already did so much for us. So we're just seeing speech bubbles and we're seeing like the skies of Wano.
They're like, nobody tell Luffy.
And the next panel, you just see Aramaki walking up. I'm like, oh,
like
he's
G,
there.
Like he's a G there. That he is. And also, it looks like he's just already in his awakened form. Like
everything around him
is just growing.
Like Wano has been a wasteland for the last 20 years, and then just
inadvertently
every step that he takes inadvertently is giving life to all the wasteland, everything in Wano. So thank you. Okay, so that was really smart. That was a smart decision. So we have the red scabbards, those that were left. The only ones that aren't there is Kiemon and Kiku.
Oh, and Izo and Ashura.
Well, they're dead. So 5 out of the original 9.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and Kanjuro, the betrayer. Anyway.
Oh yeah. So yeah, just them. They're like, hey, it's that he looks like one of those marine guys. Oh, Luffy's enemy?
Yeah,
from the seas?
From overseas, bro. Yeah, that's not looking good, my guy.
They're like, yeah, we're gonna stop you here.
Nah, bro, you won't. You see this? You see, I'm made out of plants, bro. I grow. That sounds so stupid to say. But he's like, I grow stuff. I'm as equal on terms as the sea is
in giving life.
So
basically, he's all like, you know how we get life from water, from the ocean, the sea, bro? We depend on the sea. Well, guess what? The same thing, the same qualities that the sea has, I have, bro.
But I'm nature incarnate, bro.
He goes off on like, you're gonna stand in my way, kids? All right, this country that isolates itself from the world, yeah, that's not gonna fly here.
Yeah.
It's like, real justice is prejudice. Prejudice is justice, kids. That means that everything I do here is gonna be for justice. Like, if I kill all of y'all, it ain't nothing bad. I'm just doing what justice needs to be done.
Some of the Marines that we've met throughout the story, their ideas of justice is different. So that's his version of justice.
Green Bull, Aramaki, Ryukyugyu, he's a fanboy
of Sakazuki, and he wants Sakazuki to notice me, senpai.
Yep, he wants to make that man proud. So where we know that Akainu is like power, like just solid justice, like Iron Fist justice, this fanboy, he doesn't get it. Akainu already knows like what his justice is. Yeah. He already knows what he wants. This fanboy is just trying to follow his lead without really understanding the whole gist of it. So he's like simping over the head admiral.
Justice. So. As he's doing his speech, at the same time, he's transforming himself into an awakened form, I'm guessing.
And then he mentions that it's his, what's it called? Flexing Muscle Forest was the attack, which is also like the forest of hatred or something like that. It's translated to.
And basically, he summons trees, they turn into hands, and
no, this is like nature, like plants, trees, just everything, vines growing from everywhere, and he himself is becoming a tree.
So he reminds me,
tree with a face.
He reminds me of the tree guy from Fairy Tail, that guy.
Yeah. The one of the sages.
The sages. There you go. The top wizards. Yeah. He reminds me of that guy. But anyways,
he says that he ate the forest fruit, which made him a forest man. He is a Logia user. So obviously. Akainu, Logia, Kizuru, Logia. Now Green Bull, Logia, except for Fujitora, he's the only Paramecia.
Yeah, he's a Paramecia type.
Based on his aura that they showed that it was green, we were guessing from the beginning. It's like, there's only in anime or in general, green, the color green is dictated to be two things for me. Wind power,
yep,
or nature power.
Yep, the only two things.
And when he was flying, I'm like, I told him like maybe it is a wind power. How is he making a plant propel? Might be. I like that little play on thing. Like, am I flying using wind powers, or is it just nature based? And now we know he's a forest man, bro. A forest man. That does not sound threatening at all. It doesn't.
But then you look at his power and you're like,
and it's like, what? And even the red scabbers, they're going for the attack. They don't even reach him. You just see nothing but vines and stuff. And they're just trying to cut them through. Some get captured. No, he said, I'll kill all of y'all until I reach my target, which is Straw Hat.
So he's going after Luffy, and then
that's when
boom, Yamato comes in.
It's like, what's that?
Yamato comes in with the save, just straight up hockey infused club attack onto Aramaki / Green Bull, and he's like, ow, like, that hurt.
That actually hurt, kid. What?
He's like, that's some hockey. Who are you?
She introduced herself.
I'm Yamato.
Kaido's son. And he's like,
what?
She's like, I'm gonna stop you. Wano is just celebrating their like 20-year liberation. Like, we just freed his town. Like, I'm not gonna let you step in and ruin their celebration.
Yep.
And my new pirate king, bro.
And then it cuts from there to another scene.
And they're like, oh, look, he's a Yonko now. We're with Shanks' crew.
Freaking Shanks, and like, where is he? And you see the background. Of course, he's outside of Wano.
He's at the edge.
Right out the outside of Wano. And Lucky Roo is like, let's go, Captain. Luffy's over there. And then he's finally become a great pirate.
Yasop's all like, no, guys, no, I'm not ready to see Usopp. I'm like, what a shitty father.
He's like, I'm still a piece of shit, Dad. I'm not going to see my son yet.
Isn't it a good time? Isn't it now to see, to go see Luffy? And Shanks he's just like, laughing. He's like looking at it. And then
he's reminiscing of getting his arm chopped off. The only scene that they could use is always the one where he gets his arm chopped off.
So we get a whole little panel of memory lane from the beginning, Luffy's journey, and little quick cutscenes from Shanks' point of view.
Yeah, and then we also get to see a little bit of the scene where he actually stole the gum fruit.
Oh yeah, from I forget his name.
From Who's Who.
Oh yeah,
and you get to see Who's Who as a young guy.
Like, why are you attacking us, bro? We got nothing.
Like, what do you want? It's just a rubber fruit.
Like, it's useless. And they're like, nah, that's exactly what I wanted. So this kind of confirms that it wasn't him hunting it specifically. It just happened. Because they're like, oh, look, it's a marine ship. Yeah, they look like they have some CP9 members. And the Shanks are like, yeah, screw it. Let's go take it.
So he did not actually know what was in it. He didn't, was just like...
Yeah, he didn't purposely hunt down the Gomu Gomu no Mi.
He was just like, he's just being a pirate, doing pirate things like, as pirates do. Ship.
CP9 members seem to be in it. Yeah, it seems like it'll be difficult. Can we let it pass? And Shanks like, nah, let's take it.
They got something good, probably. So they beat him up and take the fruit.
And that's how it happened.
That's how it happened. Just pure coincidence that it happened. So none of this Destiny BS.
Nope. No, he's just like, pirates be pirates.
Pirates we be can pirates. Do it. We doing pirate stuff.
And after his little memory lane. So if you like the whole memory lane, I think we get that a lot. And I feel like in the anime, they do that a lot. The whole memory lane flashbacks.
This whole memory thing of like 3-4 panels is going to be like 15 minutes.
It's going to be the full episode. Dang.
I cried.
So if you like this whole memory lane situation, if you haven't seen it, One Piece Day just passed. And there's a great 25-year celebration video on YouTube where you could just find it in One Piece official YouTube page. Go watch it. It's amazing. So after his flashback, Shanks just ignores his crew, which they're like, talking. Nah. He's like, the time isn't now,
The time isn't now. Like, we're not.
He just walks up.
And then he's like, and then Lucky Roo's like, well, why? He's like, and Shanks explains to them, did y'all forget that somebody's attacking our territory? And then another one of his crew is like, oh, that Bart guy, right? So if y'all don't remember, there was a chapter cover page in which Bartolomeo went onto one of Shanks's islands and he burned their flag down and he put Luffy's flag up.
That Bart guy that's saying that he's part of Luffy's crew or representing Luffy or something like that. Yeah,
he burned down one of our flags and he put one of Luffy's flags on there.
Like, yeah, we gotta take care of them. We can't let that stand.
He's like, this is why I like Shanks. He's like, as our image of being badass, a Yonko and with a badass crew, we can't let this slide. Even if it's Luffy, it's one of his henchmen. We gotta go take care of it. He walks away, sits down.
Right.
He gets a little cup of sake, pours it, and he's like, Beck, isn't it time? And Beck is like, looks at him.
No, nothing, like, says nothing.
And then it just pans onto Shanks's eyes. It's like, time to get the One Piece. I was like, bro, like I popped for that moment. I was like, bro, I'm sipping right now. I'm just like, bro, what does that mean? Now, for the people that are confused and like, oh well, isn't Shanks supposed to be helping? No, he's a pirate, bro. Like he's never got to see the One Piece.
He's the main character of his own.
He's the main character of his own story. He never got to see the One Piece. He never got to see what was on Raftail or Laftail because he didn't go. He stayed with Buggy, his friendo that got sicko. And they couldn't go. So now it's his life goal. Like that's his goal, is to get the One Piece. And Luffy's not gonna stand in his way, bro.
This shows what a good person he is. He probably made Buggy a Yonko just so they could go. He's like, that'll give you one step closer into the One Piece, my guy.
We could go together. Luffy,
we missed it. We had a chance. We missed it. I feel bad for that. And you got sick. So it wasn't your fault. But now I give you that chance.
It's like, Luffy, who's this little shit? I don't care about him, bro. We're gonna go get the One Piece. He could give me that hat back for all I care, bro. I'm gonna whoop his ass and we're gonna go.
That's it. That's it for that. And so then we cut to the Navy headquarters. And we get some guy saying like, yeah, like this guy's being called the Flame Emperor. He's leading uprisings everywhere. Like everybody's chanting his name, this Sabo kid.
And we're like, what the freak, bro?
And no, not that. They're all like, yeah, ever since he killed Nefertari Cobra, bro. I was like,
what? And this is crazy because like I was on Twitter and I was scrolling and I saw spoilers, but I saw that Sabo killed Vivi and I'm like, you pieces of shit. And I just scrolled as fast as I could. By that time, I was just like, you know what? I won't believe it.
It wasn't that. That wasn't the case. It was her father, Cobra, King Cobra. He's being blamed for the death of Cobra. And I'm pretty sure Cobra was killed probably CP0 or somewhere, AIM or whatever. That happened. And of course, he was part of the original, was it 20 families?
Yeah.
Or something like that?
The original great.
Yeah. So all the people that hate all like the Celestial Dragons or like hate the imperial aesthetic of the world right now, they're all celebrating Flame Emperor Sabo.
The voice of the people.
Not only that, but then they're all like, they managed to save their friend, their former friend, Bartholomew Kuma.
Let's
like,
go! Please.
We tried to stop them, but they still managed to escape. So now we know they got Bartholomew Kuma back.
So basically, who was there to stop them from accomplishing what they wanted to do was they had Fujitora and Green Bull there.
I'm surprised. Well, Green Bull against Sabo.
Fire.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. That's a bad matchup. And explaining this, Kuroma, which is the head of Navy affairs, and he's basically telling Akainu, he's like, but they were on Marijaw and they really couldn't
go all out.
They couldn't go all out. And this boy is like, don't make excuses for them. Those is guys, bro. And he's like, nah, bro. They failed.
I think the best person that would have been there for the job would have been Kizaru.
Oh, Kizaru, yeah. That would. I wonder why he wasn't there. That's interesting. But,
well, they put 2 admirals. They thought that would be enough, but nope.
Not only did
Fujitora's gravity powers is like. It is a wide. It's not like something range. That keep specifically do. And then they put 2 wide range attackers together because we just see Green Bull completely changing the landscape. Yeah, they couldn't go all out.
So it's just like, nah, that's not happening.
Then after that, they're all like, whoa. It's also weird that Princess Vivi, she also disappeared.
So she disappeared.
We don't know where she at.
Where'd she go? We don't know.
It's like, we can assume that, what are they called? The Liberation.
Kidnapped her.
Yeah, the Liberation Army kidnapped her. And then she's probably abducted by whatever that M thing is.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. Why would you say that?
Because he looked, or it looked at her picture at the end of last time we saw her.
Dude. I was hoping she's with Sabo.
Nope. She is. So her father was killed because of the government, probably because of AIM ordered it to, because he saw it. I'm saying he, but we just saw a shadow figure. So AIM saw a picture of Vivi. So like, father, dead, you by yourself, mine. Or I really hope, again, Liberation Army probably rescued her. They're like, your dad was assassinated. We're getting framed for it. You're in danger. Let's go.
Not even, wait, you're in danger. I'm Luffy's brother. Let's go. That's it. She's like, oh,
like,
okay.
How are we going to escape from here? Kuma, bro, we got your mind back? Boom.
That's it. That's how we escape.
I'm really hoping that Kuma just transported her somewhere, or them, each other, whatever. That's bro. So cool.
They gotta like, escape. I'm so happy that Kuma's back, bro. Like, and I'm pretty sure Lindbergh is the one that fixed them. The bunny guy, the rabbit guy, is just like, all right, I got you, bro. I got you. Boop, 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 boop. All right, come back. So that's awesome. They went and accomplished what they wanted to accomplish. Not only did they save Kuma, but they also burned down like one of the major memorials for like the Celestial Dragons. He's like, man, F this, bro. Bam! Get that crap out of here, bro. So we finally found out what happened to Sabo, what happened to Vivi, because everybody's
not what happened to Vivi, but kind of what happened to Vivi. It's like, she gone.
Oh yeah.
Nobody knows where she's at. So Alabasta is in chaos, bro. King is dead. Princess gone.
And they're like,
and then like Pales are like, I'm just a bird.
After getting all that information, we get kind of lines from Kizaru.
Kizaru is basically like, yeah, this guy, he's being worshipped like a god. His influence is probably now greater than dragons.
A lot of countries that were planning to rebel and do a coup d'etat in their own countries, now they're uprising because they were inspired by Sabo.
Well, and then Kizaru's like, not only this is happening, he's also the brother of Straw Hat Luffy, supposedly,
who just became a Yonko. And then the guy yelling from like the top or whatever at another country, we don't know where, he's just like, he's so badass. Now look at his little brother. He's changing things in the pirate world. He went and upended their whole system. Like, they're both just changing the world, bro.
And who is he talking to? Akainu is looking over like the ocean and shit. He's like, damn, bro, what a time to, like, I just became head admiral, whatever. Fleet admiral.
Yeah. What a time to become fleet freaking admiral, bro.
Like, damn it, bro. Like, all of this is happening and I just got this position.
Under my watch.
He's like, well, screw this shit. Like, hey, we're gonna attack. We're gonna attack all these fools at all fronts.
Yeah, we're gonna strike back. Call it the Empire Strikes Back. That's the current saga we're in, the Empire Strikes Back from Star Wars. Woo, and that's where the chapter ends, with Akainu looking over the ocean and declaring his vengeance and justice on the people causing him all these issues.
This guy is the epitome of law and order. There is no law and order right now.
It's just freaking chaos.
Okay, guys, you just pissed me off. I'm just gonna burn everything, wipe everything clean. Like, screw all this shit, bro. They all gotta die.
I like that. Like, it leaves off with such a strong tone of, now he has this burning motivation to bring everything back into control.
Because he's lava.
He is lava. He is burning passion, literally a devil fruit. I like how they went with the Flame Emperor. That was Ace's
attack. His strongest
attack. And now they're calling Sabo the Flame Emperor.
He's really nice. He's become the attack.
He's become the attack itself.
He's flaming the flames of revolution.
Sakazuki would still one KO him. We saw what he did with Ace. So like Oda said, through the natural order of things, lava is stronger than regular fire, so he would kill him.
So I know that a lot of us think like the next war is a big war. It's going to be the hugest war. What if it's not huge in the fact that there's a lot of OP characters gathered in one place, but instead, because he said we're gonna attack in all fronts, it's major battles happening in different places with different, like, what if he sends, like, we already have Green Bull at Wano, then he sends Fujitora somewhere else, then each of them go into a different place and attack somewhere different. Then they do their job, and the leftover people, or those that survived the attack from the Marines, those are the ones that gathered back together. It's just weeding out the weak.
I go with JT's theory right there. That's actually pretty...
That's them. Like, we just attack on all fronts. They do what they have to do, and everybody that survived, they're like, yeah, we gotta join the Straw Hat fleet. They're the only ones that came out unscathed.
And so that's one of Luffy's biggest problems right there. The other big problem is Shanks. So
now
this is my take on this. He's gonna go stop Bartolomeo, and he's gonna beat the crap out of him, and then Bartolomeo's gonna call for Luffy, and Luffy's gonna have to show up to save his buddy, bro. Like against Shanks, dude. Like that's, and then Shanks is like, all right, we're gonna do this in a Davy back fight with the referee being the slow guy.
Foxy Pirates come back.
Foxy Pirates come back.
Next thing you know, the Foxy Pirates are part of the Straw Hat Alliance. And I'm like, nombre way. Now Luffy's probably gonna get pissed. Like, hey, bro, BB cool, bro. What you do? Cobra was cool, bro. Why you kill him? And you know, Luffy being an idiot,
he doesn't think.
Like he doesn't think. He hears things. So like, damn, that happened. Like he doesn't say like, nah, he can never do that. He'll go straight forward, and then he'll be like, I'm pissed. Did you do it?
And then he'll be like, no. Like,
of course I didn't. Oh yeah, okay. I was just pissed for a second though. In the One Piece day, he did an interview with the creator for Case Closed.
Yep.
And he said that he gives One Piece another 3 years.
Yeah, so 3 years.
I call BS, but supposedly he's been on track.
3 years is all we have left of One Piece. So we're talking 2025 is when we'll see the end of One Piece. And he also stated that once the One Piece is found, the story's over. Once the One Piece is found, the story's done.
Like, this ain't no Demon Slayer bullshit.
I'm guessing as soon as it's found by Luffy, the story will end. Meaning that it won't be found before the war happens. It will be found after. Because once it's found, done.
Of course, the Marines don't want you to find it. So that's why.
At first, I was thinking like Blackbeard's like the main, like he's the bad guy. He's going to be the one standing in the way of Luffy to get the One Piece. But at this point, I don't know. It could be Shanks. It'd be crazy. It would be wild if it was Shanks.
It's funny because it's not really his teacher, but the student must have passed the teacher at one point.
And at the same time, you always have to remember that Shanks did say he wants payback for his scar that was left by Blackbeard. So like, what does that even mean there? Like, is he gonna get his revenge?
And also Blackbeard, what is Blackbeard's deal, man?
Like, we don't know. He is literally the Joker in the series. Like, he's the absolutely like the loose cannon. Like, no one knows what he's up to.
The Marines are up first. I think Blackbeard, you could say Shanks maybe at the end, but I think Blackbeard's gonna come first. Shanks might be like, I'm Blackbeard, I'm here to take you down, gets taken down. And then Blackbeard is the only one left. Marines are down. We already finished the Marines. Shanks and Blackbeard were next. Blackbeard comes out on top. So the end game is
Thanos.
Blackbeard, bro. Blackbeard comes in. He already has the rings.
He has the rings. Nah, it's just Jewel. He stays big pimping. That comes to a conclusion of this video. So much to unpack, so much to unravel. Shireteo.
BB!
So if you want to see the biggest BB simp, that's this guy right here, bro. Show me a bigger BB simp than JT. Oh my God, bro.
Where you at, bro?
Show me a bigger BB simp than this freaking guy right here, bro.
Actually, I'm more of a Nami simp, but BB is a close second. At least this, she disappeared. Well, I already knew that, bro. I already knew that was gonna happen, bro. Aim looked at a picture. Something was gonna happen to her. She was gonna get kidnapped. That's it. That's all I knew.
But the last thing he wanted is for her to get killed. I was saying just to piss him off, I'm like, she's dead, bro. And he's like, no, sure. You shut your whore mouth. But anyways, a lot to unpack in this chapter. We hope y'all enjoyed the video for those that stayed until the end. And until next time, guys, out. V for Vivi, bro. F's in the chat for Vivi, bro.